Let me paint a picture for you of kind of what this looks like and what this feels like. Let's go into who Jesus is. Jesus is God, right? Think about that. Think of the power of the sun. Think of the creation of the universe. Think of the greatest weather events you've ever seen. Think of thunder. Think of lightning. Think of earthquake. Think of power, right? The glory of God put into human flesh. All that power right there. And then that human God subjects himself to a torturous, barbarous death and shows ultimate humility, dying on the cross by his creation for the forgiveness of all of us. That's the gospel. Now back up, let's look at Jesus again. All the power and glory of God into a human form, and because of his sacrifice, he then reaches out to his creation with open hands saying, embrace me, I love you, come to me. And in response, his creation so often says, I made a figurine that I will worship instead of you. I found a different truth that I will worship instead of you. I have a version of you where I can become just like you. His creation often says, my understanding of philosophy, science, or theology means you have to answer to me before I embrace you. You need to answer my questions before I accept what you've done for me. And no human has the sum total of all of our limited human intelligence and knowledge, let alone the knowledge of the creator of the universe, but we stand there in front of this God who has all the power, all the glory, and all the love, and we say, you answer to me. The height of arrogance, right? It doesn't feel like arrogance, but it can be. We also have this relationship with Jesus sometimes as humans where we go for that embrace, and because we want the relationship and we want the love, but we're not committed. And so the hug is like, you know when you send your teenagers off to homecoming and they're like, dip in and walk? Like they don't want anything really to do with you, but they're willing to acknowledge that you exist, right? People treat Jesus like they can do that. Like his all-loving embrace is something that they can sort of like step in and step out of whenever it's comfortable for them. And so the warning there is for all of us to not ignore this fantastic and wonderful embrace of Jesus. Because if you think about it, if Jesus appeared before us and we could see his glory and we could see the sacrifice he went through, we would naturally and reasonably get face down on the ground. And that's the posture in which we receive his grace and his love.